Yo, 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 yo. What is up, everybody? How you guys doing? So, first and foremost, you guys know the drill, man. I want to say, I hope everyone is staying safe during COVID 2020, COVID 2020. I hope you guys are safe during quarantine. I hope everyone is maintaining their composure and are not, getting too restless. Things are starting to slowly open up, so please, everybody, just pray up, bless up, stay safe. I know it's tough. There's bills and shit are starting to kind of pile up, but we'll make it through this. I am a lucky motherfucker because I am an essential worker, so I'm still working. So it's, I don't want to be hypocritical and say, we're all going through the same struggle. We're not all going through the same struggle. Some people are really, really hurting out there in the world, but we are all in this together. I'm trying to do as much as I can. I'm on a couple different apps trying to help promote, local shopping and local, supporting local businesses so that people from my neighborhood can help each other and help, survive. So first and foremost, I want to address that, that I'm praying. I'm praying every day. And I still don't feel like I'm praying enough for everybody out there in the world. Second, I want to say, thank you to everyone who is supporting the show, man. Like, I've gained so many listeners and the show's really getting some attention. And, if you're tuning in right now, I want to say thank you, man, for stopping and enjoying, whether you're taking a run or driving to work or smoking you a fatty, like, fuck, dude, like, cheers, bro. Cheers. If you guys can, hit up corpsecollection.com. That's KORPSX collection.com. That's my clothing brand, and it's the major sponsor of this podcast. It's what keeps the lights on. Yeah. So I don't make any money through this podcast. Like, I have no sponsors other than my clothing brand. So that keeps the lights on, that puts food in my belly, that puts food in my son's belly, that puts clothing on our back. And I still hustle my 9 to 5. But we trying to escape that cycle. So go check out the website, and big ups to everybody who's been hitting me up on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at Corpse, KORPSX, and message me and give me some topics to talk about, because, this season, all of 2020, I want to gear it towards mental, emotional, social, and spiritual health. And also talk some bullshit along the way. You know what I mean? I never want this podcast to be too serious. I want to have fun and spit shit with my homies and my friends. This episode, I want to tap in with everybody and just kind of dive into something that's been on my mind here these past few days. I've been interviewing a lot of my friends and a lot of people who inspire the hell out of me, and just listening to their stories is so amazing. And just like, they're my friends and everything, and I know what they're doing, I know what they're going after. And some of them I haven't talked to in a while, some of them I talk to on a daily basis, but they inspire me nonetheless. And just taking a step back and hearing those dreams and those aspirations over again reaffirms all the ones that I have. Yeah. And the thing that I've been blessed and very fortunate for is that I have a very, diverse group of friends and diverse group of individuals who surround me in my life and who support me and who celebrate me. You know what I mean? So today's podcast, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about, celebrating your friends and playing your role in your friendships. You know what I mean? This can apply to many things, right? So let me take it from the aspect of a dancer. So I am a crump dancer and performer, competitor. I am in my personal opinion, I am in the greatest crump family that has ever existed in the Beast Camp. I go by the name of Monster Beast. And we are a diverse group of individuals who come together to form this group, and we're led by Sherwin Salonga, aka Beast, Big Beast Striker, Street Beast, and he's also Baby Tight Eyes. He's just somebody that I know as a brother, though, and he's a leader amongst the world community of krump and dance. He even recently started a podcast itself. You can find that on Spotify and on Anchor, the Beast Camp podcast. Go take a listen, go hear his insightfulness on life. And he's got a couple interviews on there as well. The dude is really, the dude is very inspiring. But he is somebody who I look towards when I need some inspiration, off the dance floor as well, not just on the dance floor. And once I joined the fam and got to know people in the fam, I also began to pull inspiration from everybody else as well. And I felt my life begin to shift in a different direction. And the biggest thing is that we all celebrated each other. We all celebrate each other, whether it's for the littlest things, whether we got a new job or a promotion, we got a little bump on the raise right there on that pay rate, or maybe, we accomplished some other life goals. We had homies who got married. We got homies who are throwing events now. We got homies in the fam who, like myself, I'm a dad, and being a dad pulls me away from my dancing a lot. And that's not to, speak down on my son, because everybody who knows me knows I love my son and I don't speak on him that often. But, they celebrate that. They celebrate my fatherhood, and they celebrate the fact that I bring my son around them, because anybody knows me, right? Anybody who knows me on a personal level knows I don't bring my son around people. Right. And when I have my son, it's me and him time. Like, I usually don't go out to sessions. I usually don't go out and hang out with friends, or I don't have friends come by the house usually. So if you are in the presence of me and my son, that means you are elite in my life. Right. Like, you are somebody who I hold a special regard in my life. And they celebrate that fact. They celebrate the fact that I bring them around him. They don't take it for granted. And that's something that, on that point, I want to drive that home, where it's, have people in your life that celebrate you, not just for your accomplishments, but the things that you do, your duties, the fact that you carry out your duties. Yeah. The fact that you hold and maintain your responsibilities, even though that these responsibilities might take you away from them. Yeah. Like I said, I'm in the greatest krump fam in the world right now. And, Shurin holds a high expectation of us, but at the same time, he also celebrates the things that we do in our normal life. Like, yeah, dance is life, but at the same time, he is very, he's conscious of the idea and the fact that dancing won't be our life forever. One day our body will begin to deteriorate and will give away. And he celebrates that. He celebrates that knowledge. He celebrates the fact that we are still trying, even though, like I said, like myself, I hold personal responsibilities. Yeah. He celebrates we all celebrate his accomplishments too. When he wins a battle or he wins a tournament, even though he's one of the best dancers, again, in my opinion, he's one of the best dancers in the world. Yeah, he's one of the best dancers in the world. And so winning a tournament, it's like, yeah, I can kind of expect it from him. I expect him to win, but it doesn't mean that I celebrate him any less. Yeah, like when he hits us up, he's like, yo, I won this tournament. I'm like, yeah, dog, that's right. Cause we the greatest in the world. Like, like I hype him up. Gotta hype my mans up. You know what I mean? I gotta hype my mans up, because that's my mans. Like, you know what I mean? Cause even if he wasn't the best in the world and he won that tournament, does it make it any different? Does it make it different because he's regarded as one of the best? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that we need to start looking at as people. And especially, I want to speak directly to my men on this one. And I know women go through it too. So if you guys can relate to this, we can chop it up. Because I see a lot of things about women need to celebrate women more and stop competing with each other. You know what I mean? And celebrate their successes. And men, we need to do that too. Like us guys, we get into this competitive, like brute fucking caveman instinctual type of thing, like this isn't the 1920s no more. This ain't the 30s where we're in a Great Depression and everybody's fighting for a dollar. Like our sources of revenue is worldwide now. Like it's so easy for me to sell a shirt to somebody in Japan, and it's just as easy for me to sell a shirt to somebody living in LA or living in Ventura or Oxnard, South Oxnard, where I'm from, right? Or Pembroke, North Carolina, where I consider home. You know what I mean? And like there's no lack of abundance here on this earth when it comes to financial gain. You know what I mean? So I feel like if we really stop worrying about that, we can celebrate each other more, or there's definitely no shortage of ego, right? There's definitely no shortage of ego either. So, if we can start putting that down too, our ego aside, we can start celebrating our homies just as much, Like, yeah, do I have dreams of being on big stages and dancing back up to, these rappers and these artists? Yeah, I still have those dreams. Yeah, I still want to do that. Yeah, sure. Boom, boom, boom. But, life changed for me in 2017. Life changed for me drastically in 2017 when I held my son in my arms for the first time. And a lot of those things just don't matter as much anymore. If I accomplish them, great. If I don't, cool. Because who I am dancing back up for? My son. And my homies celebrate that. They celebrate that idea. They celebrate the fact that I'm okay with that. They celebrate that, we affirm that with each other. And if my homies is over here ripping and killing in battles, I'm going to celebrate them. I'm going to celebrate them. No matter who their opponent is, no matter how little or big the battle is, whether they win or lose, I'm going to celebrate them. I'm going to tell them, good job. Like, if they lose, I'm going to tell you, hey, dog, good job, bro. I'm proud of you. You got your ass ripped, but hey, good job, though. You went out there and did your thing. You know what I mean? I'm going to celebrate them. Are we going to settle for mediocrity? No, we're not. We're not going to celebrate mediocrity. But I'm going to celebrate the fact that they went out there and they did their thing. You know what I'm saying? And we need more of that. Like, we need to find this happy median of keeping it trill with our people. You know what I mean? Keeping it trill. Because my homies tell me when my face is dirty. They tell me when I'm doing wrong. Or they tell me when I can pick up the slack. Yeah. They know. They know we have that balance. And we need more of that in our life. Men and women. I'm tired of everybody not there's this weird thing of support these days where they say, oh, support. I see it a lot where it's like, support each other. I've seen this has been an issue, especially in the Oxnard area when it comes to dancing. I'll speak on dancing because that's what I know, right? But I know it happens in other things too. But in that area, we talk about supporting each other, but we don't really do it. You know what I mean? Like, just because you like a picture or you like a video or you comment on it, don't mean you're really like celebrating them. You know what I mean? Celebrating them goes further than what we see on social media. Celebrating them and supporting them, that happens and that's verified when you're not in their presence. Right? Like I always said it like this to the homies, like, you know what I mean, when I was doing my thing on the street, was loyalty isn't proven by what you do when you're standing by my side. Loyalty is proven when I'm not around, when my back is turned to you, when I'm angry at you, when I'm mad, or when we've had a disagreement. That's when loyalty is proven, right? And celebration goes for the same thing, right? Celebrate me when I'm not standing there. Celebrate me when I'm not in your presence, or when you're not on an IG or a Twitter post or a Facebook post, right? Like, slap my shit when you're cruising with your homies who ain't my homies too, right? The non-mutual friends. Don't bump your tiger, right? Like, I need to do better too. Shout out to my homegirl DJ A Sarah. I've been trying to spin her shit, but I be listening to my podcast, so I ain't listening to no music. You feel what I'm saying? But when I see her shit, when I see her music, I don't mean to say shit, But when I see her music, when I see her artwork, I'm trying to do better about that too. But when I see her music and stuff, I'll be like, oh yes, that's my girl right there. You know what I mean? And I've been telling a lot of people, like, hey, you like to listen to mixes? Like, hey, you like to listen to some, some party mixes? Slap my girl stuff. My homie Hollis, right? Shout out my homie DJ Hollis up north. Like, that's my dog right there. You know what I mean? AOV all day. You give me like, and see, I'm for free, I'm shouting them out on this podcast. You give me, that's really celebrating my friends because I'm happy for them. You know what I mean? These are two people I knew through dancing who turned their life into a different direction, and now they're doing their thing with music, and it makes me so happy. I'm so happy for them. Like, I'm really happy for them. Yeah, because there's enough for all of us to eat. We can all eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, even my homegirl DJ A Sarah, she even had her own podcast and own like YouTube vlog going, right? And I got mine. She's got hers. Why am I going to be mad? Why am I mad? Ain't nobody mad over here, baby. Ain't no love lost. You get me? Like, I'm happy for her. Like, I'm shouting it out right now. I don't know if she's still doing it, but it's called The High Tides. You can find it on YouTube. I know that joint was on YouTube, so check that out on YouTube too. I'm gonna go ahead and plug that in. But like, even my homie Beast and the fam from the Beast Camp, I plugged in their podcast too, right? There's a lot of people out there. Charles Sabiaha, that was the first podcast I ever did, was on the go voice podcast, right? You can find that on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere that you can stream podcasts. His shit got me really inspired to start my own. You know what I mean? And I was doing like little vlogs and stuff, but I didn't take it very seriously until after I did his. So big shout out to him too. You know what I mean? Celebrate our friends, man. These are people who I've known for a long time. Celebrate these people. Yeah, like it takes 2 seconds. Right here, right now. I just showed you guys perfect examples of that. Yeah, perfect examples. It goes further than sharing on Instagram. It goes further than sharing on, Twitter and shit. Maybe the next time you see your friend, just put your hand, like, when this whole quarantine thing is over, tell them how much you love them. You know what I mean? Tell them that you love them and that they mean something to you in your life. Yeah. I mean, I got people who hate me right now. Hate me. I ain't gonna say no names, but I got people right now from my own city who hate me, but I tap in with them and I'll be like, yo, I hope you're good. I hope you're all right. I want us to be friends. Right? Because just having those memories I had with them mean more to me than any disagreement that we ever had. And so I love them and I celebrate them. I celebrate their life. Yeah? So before I end this podcast, I challenge you guys to this, is reach out to 3 people that you know, right? Just 3. Start off with 3. Matter of fact, start off with 1. One person who has a clothing brand that you really fuck with, that you know personally. A clothing brand, a podcast, a vlog. Maybe they do makeup tutorials, or maybe they fucking, knit sweaters with their mom, right? Whatever it is. Go and celebrate them. Celebrate their hard work. You don't have to fuck with them like that. Like, you don't have to fuck with them to the point to where you buy their stuff. But just hit them up. You know what I mean? Hit them up, hit their DMs, bang their line, whatever, and just be like, yo, man, like, I see you hustling, and I know I don't buy, like, and just be trill with them. Be like, I know I don't buy your stuff, but I really fuck with you, and I hope that you're successful. I pray that you're successful. And just say it with some conviction. So let it be one person, just one person that you really fuck with, and celebrate them for a second. Just 1 second, right? Because that 1 second, that one conversation with them, you never know, it could save their life. It could save their life. It could propel their inspiration and their motivation for the next 5 years to keep hustling towards that dream, right? Fashion Nova became famous because Kris Jenner and the Kardashians and all of them started wearing their clothes and did a couple marketing PRs for them, right? And now look at them. Look at all the millions they're making. It takes one person to change the course of another person's life. Just one person, right? Before Elijah was born, I was in a mass depression. I wanted to kill myself. I even, I went there a few times. I went to some dark places. But a couple people reached out to me and told me, like, hey, hold on, man. Hey, dog, I'm proud of you. Hey, man. Like this, that, and the third. Celebrate your friends. Celebrate them now, right now. Especially during this time. I gotta really be homeboy with you guys about this. Yeah, because this is a big one. This is a big one. I feel like we're so wrapped up in social media and how many likes somebody's getting and compared to how many likes we're getting and who's got more comments and who's got more this or who's got less that we forget, like, yo, we're a bunch of humans out here. We're a bunch of humans out here just trying to figure it out. And we're all just out here trying to live, especially for my creative homies. We're just a bunch of kids trying to live a dream. Not trying to get stuck in the system. So while we're still on this earth, don't wait till we're dead. Don't wait till our bones turn to ash. Yeah, celebrate your friends, man. Celebrate each other. Celebrate each other. Take a couple minutes just to tell each other how much y'all love each other, man. Especially like right now during quarantine, I've gotten a lot of phone calls from people just, and I've given a lot of phone calls to people and been like, yo, man, I love you. Like, I just want you to know that. Like, I don't even be saying that weird shit of, oh, no homo, but I love you, man. Like, nah, man, you better take all this loving. you better take all this loving, all of it, all that shit. So ain't no need for me to say no homo. I love you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we should be okay with that. Like, it's okay to kind of put the gloves down, put that ego down, put that pride down, put all that down, and just be like, hey, man, I love you. Like, you mean something to me in my life. Yeah, like whether it's reciprocated or not, right? Like I said, I got people right now in my life who I'm making amends with, and they're not so ready to make amends with me yet, and that's cool because we do that all at our own timing. But I just know in my heart I'm doing what I need to do, and it's the right thing, So if you guys have it on your heart, if you guys have it in your soul, then I suggest you do it. Yeah, I challenge y'all to do it just with one person. Just one person. If I could really get that. This one's a heavy one for me. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. Yeah, I'm literally driving home. I'm driving home from work, recording this podcast. So you guys are like literally living my life right now. And I'm thankful. I'm really thankful. I'm really, really thankful. Let me say it one more time. I'm really thankful for all you guys being on this journey with me, because this podcast, I feel like is something that's a part of my soul, and it's a part of my purpose. And I give it to you guys raw and uncut. I give it to you guys, no mixing and mastering, no copying and pasting. I do this shit from my phone. And you guys are literally on this journey with me. So one day, hopefully, I'll be like the Joe Rogan experience, you know what I mean? Or like the Gary V audio experience, or, one of these crazy ass podcasts, but I'll be the smoking section. Yeah. And hopefully get everybody who's ever fucked with me, get you guys on the show, man. And we could chop it up and talk about life. Yeah. Cause that's all this is about. It's just one big game of life. The streets aren't kind. You know what I mean? So I just want to bring one place where we can come and take off the Teflon vest and take off the helmets and the protective gear and just kind of be vulnerable for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, these streets aren't nice. So go out there and celebrate each other. Yeah, love one another, and let's keep this shit pushing all 2020, because I've been doing this season for what month is it? April? Yeah, we almost in May. So for 5 months, I've been pushing this mental health, social health, emotional and spiritual health. I thought I was going to get bored with it. I told you guys at the beginning, if you guys have been fucking with me since the beginning of the season, I said I was going to do one every single day. That didn't work out. But I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I'm trying to stick to it and stay consistent. And I don't want to burn myself out because quarantine is crazy. So again, I'm praying for everybody during quarantine. I'm hoping that you guys are staying safe, and I hope if this podcast can bring you guys a little bit of relief, a little bit of escapism, a little bit of normality to your life, I'm grateful to be able to take part in it. If you guys can, please hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna be dropping more content. Leave a review, leave a rating, whether it's 1 or 5. I hope I'm a 5. Give me a 4 or a 3 if you fuck with it a little bit. Leave a review, leave a couple emojis, whatever, man. It helps the rankings. It helps my rankings. It helps me get in front of more people. I don't ask for any money from anybody for this. I don't ask for any donations. You know what I mean? I don't go hitting up these corporations. I don't hit up, all these businesses trying to get money and do marketing and advertisements. The only people supporting this is me and you guys. Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hit me up on Instagram at Corpse, KORPSX. If y'all wanna, tap in and holler at me about this. Or maybe you want to get on the show, or somebody who might want to be on the show. I'm trying to get a couple more heads lined up to get interviewed and see what they might have to say about the whole experience. Yeah, there is one young man that I do have in mind, and that's going to be a really, really dope episode because he's somebody who I really want to talk to about some things. Yeah, so. Y'all be good, man. Be safe. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have a great week, month, year, and life. This has been the smoking section, all right? I hope you stay motivated, all right? Bang, bang.